to thank PTK for allowing me to step up as secretary and just be able to give back. I would like to thank my family as well. My mom and dad just passed away, but I know they'd be proud of me. So this has just been a great experience, and I'm very grateful for such a dynamic community.
My name is Kirsten Barnett, and I'm graduating with an Associate's of Science. I just want to thank my kids for, sticking through this with me through all the difficult times. I want to thank my family for being there for me and pushing me to finish this, and all of my friends for having my back and being there for me.
My name is Grace King. I'm graduating with an Associate's of Applied Science and Radiography. And I want to thank my family for always supporting me, my amazing teachers, especially Miss Haynes and Miss Nolly, and my best friends Brooke and Cassidy for always being there for me through this.
Hi, my name is Ethan Navoa. I'm graduating with an electrical wiring certificate degree. I just want to thank everybody that was involved, helped me get here. Jeff Scott, he's the person that got me here. I met him on an inspection one day at a job, and he told me to come here, and I've been thoroughly impressed with everything so far. All the classes were great. Just everybody that was a part of my journey here, thank you very much. Mel Kroll, Jack Blankenship, Scott St. Clair, Jeff. I'm sure I'm missing a couple people, but thank y'all for everything y'all do. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me coming here. Thank you, Davis, for allowing me to come here, letting me get off in time to come here. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Elizabeth Sheieler, better known as Betty. I'll be graduating with an Associate's in Social Sciences in the Honors Program. It's been a tough haul, but I had some really great professors, and I've enjoyed my whole time here at Virginia Western. I want to thank my family for their support through this time. My friends, Linda and Ron Breckenridge, Angela, Paula, Lorraine, Debbie, and all the others who supported me. Thank you very much, and hopefully it's off to UVA. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Peter Carney, and I'm graduating with an associate's degree in culinary arts. I want to thank my mom and my dad for being so supportive of me throughout my entire life. You guys have been my rock and held me up throughout all this schooling or whatever it's been. Thank you guys so much. Lydia, you've been with me for 3 years and been with me most of the time I've been in school. Thank you for keeping me on task and making me smile so much constantly. And then to T and Alondra, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate you guys coming out to my graduation. Thank you so much.
My name is Shemica Joseph, and I'll be graduating with an Associate's Applied Science of Early Childhood Development. And I just want to say thank you so much, Virginia Western, for everything. Thank you so much for helping me select my degree, my classes, any special events you guys provide, the food trucks, everything. Thank you so much for being the best community college in Virginia. If anybody's watching this and you're about to go into college, I suggest you come into Virginia Western. Virginia Western is absolutely an amazing place. The environment is very welcoming. The atmosphere is so friendly. There's so much help that's provided between selecting your degree, knowing what classes you want to take. There's so many activities. And I just want to say thank you, Trio, for being such a great help to me. Thank you so much for all the scholarships, helping me with my classes, tutoring, and thank you so much for helping me transfer into James Madison University. Because of you guys, I was able to achieve my dream and to attend the school that I wanted to become a future teacher. And I also want to thank my church group, New Life Fellowship. Thank you so much for supporting me and loving me for who I am. Thank you to my two siblings, Sharak and Shasha. Thank you so much for always being there for me and supporting me when I needed you the most. Thank you to everybody. Well, I mean everyone. Thank you And also thank you to God. Thank you for always being there for me when I needed you the most. Thank you for walking me through these last 2 years of my life. I am so excited to be transferred to James Madison University to becoming a future teacher. Thank you to all my professors and my mentor teachers. And thank you to all my closest friends. And yeah, I hope that everyone can achieve their dreams from here on out. Thank you, Virginia Western.
My name is Connor Katurba, and I'm graduating with an Associate's in Life Science with specification in Agriculture. And I first wanted to thank my wonderful girlfriend, Emma, for always being there to support me. And then I also wanted to thank my parents. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. So thank you for always pushing me to be the best that I can be.
Hey, my name is Lauren. I'm graduating with my Associates in Science Health Management. I want to give a huge shout out to both of my parents for always supporting me, to my kids for motivating me to be a better person, my boyfriend for being there for me every step of the way. I love you all. I'd also like to give a big thanks to all my extra friends and family that have been there along the way as well. I love you all.
Hello, my name is Timothy Boyd. I am graduating with the Associates in Applied Science for Mechatronics. I would first like to start off by thanking SDI and their generosity in paying for all my schooling, so I didn't have to worry about that. I would also like to extend my thank you to Dr. David Berry for his countless hours of tutoring and mentoring me through challenging projects. It has made the world of a difference for me here at school. I'd also like to thank all my friends and family for their support and help with homework and studying. And the biggest thank you to my amazing girlfriend, Maria. It's with all your support, whether it was picking up my slack at home, your countless encouragements to me, that I was able to achieve this accomplishment. So thank you to all of you guys for making this milestone possible for me. Yeah. And thank you as well to my parents for believing that I could make this happen.
My name is Yusf Abdul Khar, and I'll be graduating with an Associate's in Business Administration. It's just a quick thank you video to my parents. They've always been there for me, and my twin brother for helping me a lot. And to my closest friends, Devin and Gabe. They've always been there for me. Thank you, guys.
My name's Logan Sheieler. I'm graduating with an Associate's in Radiography. I'd like to thank my parents, all my teachers, and my clinical instructors. And yeah, that's all.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm graduating from Virginia Western with an associate's degree in social science and education. I would first like to thank God because He's given me the courage, wisdom, and strength to get through this. And I also like to thank my mom and my stepdad for encouraging me to continue on this journey. And I am so thankful for all the professors and all the friends that I have gotten along this journey. And I love you all.
I'm Ross Ditson. I'm graduating with an associate's degree in MSET, EET, and I would like to thank Professor Yohe, Professor Berry, Professor Studman, and Professor Hoffman. And I would also like to thank my family and my fiance for all the support and help they've had during this degree. I've loved my time at Western. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anukica. I'm graduating with an Associate's of Applied Science and Surgical Technology. And I just wanted to give a huge thank you to my parents, my mom, my dad for supporting me and encouraging me this entire journey. I want to thank my boyfriend for the continuous and utter support that he provides me. And I want to thank my siblings and my best friends for understanding that my life has gotten really boring and not stopping being my friends for not being able to hang out with y'all. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is New Lam and I'll be graduating with an associate in business management. I just came here to say thank you to my professors, thank you to my family, and thank you to my friends that feel like my family. and thank you to God. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Faith Hunziker, and I'm graduating from Virginia Western with my associate's degree in social sciences. I first want to thank God for showing me that His plan is always best and for giving me the strength to get through the last couple semesters and all that I faced. Second, I would like to thank my parents for always being an unwavering hand and support in the toughest times, but also celebrating my biggest successes. I would like to thank my brother for always being a guiding light, especially with me going off to tech and him showing me everything that I need to know. I want to thank my friends that I've met at Western, my professors, and all the other staff that I've came in contact with that have helped lead me down the successful journey at Western. I also want to thank my friends and other family members that have helped me reach this point and have encouraged me along the way. I love all you guys, and here's to being a future Hokie.
My name is Amber Russell, and I'm graduating with an Associate's in Health Sciences. I'd like to thank my mother for all of her support. I'd like to thank all of my teachers, doctors, professors that I've had over the years. One that stands out for me is Jennifer Kurtz. She teaches English and American Lit. She's been one of my favorite teachers. I've had her like 3 different times, and she's been amazing. And I'd like to thank everybody here that's made this campus so beautiful and worth coming to.
Hello, my name is Jacob Shorter, and I will be graduating with an Associate's in Social Science. Before I do end up graduating this year, I wanted to thank my parents and my younger brother for supporting me every chance they get. I also want to thank all of my friends that I've made not only here, but everywhere else around here. And once more, thank you all so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated.
Hi, I'm Ashley Street, and I'm graduating with a certificate in health records coding as well as introduction to radiography. I'm also an applicant for the 2025 radiography program. And I wanted to thank my 2 daughters, Brooklyn and Eliana, for supporting me, and also my friends and family from afar for supporting me as well.
My name is Cheyenne, and I'm graduating with my Associates of Social Science. I'd like to thank my family and my friends.
Hello, I'm Kath McGuire, and I have 3 professors I want to thank in particular for my time here at Virginia Western. Professor Reed, Professor Sieveking, and Professor Schmidt. They're the main reasons I even continued my education here, because they made it all worthwhile and were always encouraging and willing to take feedback, and as well as give criticisms to me when necessary. And I'll always be immensely thankful for that. And an additional thank you to my parents for supporting me throughout this entire endeavor. I love you both so much. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shelene Beetle. I'm a current student here at Virginia Western and anticipating to graduate here May 9th, 2025. I want to give a great shout out to my family, my mom for her support. On days that I feel like I'm not able to get it done, she's always there with a great meal when I get home to reboot me. I also want to say thank you to my daughter, Avielle, for also reminding me to get my work done on time so we can have our own playtime. And then a huge shout out to Trio Support Services here on campus. They have helped me a whole lot with counseling services, advice, as well as instructional support services through my journey. I will be completing my certificate in medical billing as well as medical coding. Thank you all for your support.
Hi, I'm Kelly Bauer. I'm graduating with a visual design degree this year, and I'll be going on to get a design mechatronics degree with electrical engineering in the fall. And I want to thank my husband, Andrew. I wouldn't have gone to school or if it hadn't been for him. Sometimes it just takes that one person believing in you to go ahead and to take a chance and believe in yourself. And I want to just reach out and thank him for loving and supporting me through this.
Hi, my name's Jennifer Williams. I'm graduating with an Associate's in Applied Science in the Radiation Oncology Department. I would like to give a huge thank you out to my family for all your support with getting me through this. So Papa V, thank you so much. And Gavin and Cassidy, this is for you. Love y'all.
Hello everyone, this is Lublnau Bakari. I'm graduating with a phlebotomy certificate. I want to thank Virginia Western about the great opportunity, and doctors Ellie and Lisa, and my family and myself. And this is only the beginning to be in medical field. Thanks, everyone.
I would like to thank my mom and my grandfather for helping me get into college and on this journey. And I also want to thank the rest of the staff at this college. They have all been very helpful and wonderful people.
Hi, my name is Devin Wilson. I will be graduating from Virginia Western with my associates in social sciences. This coming fall, I will be attending Radford University to pursue my degree in social work. First off, I want to thank God. Without him or her, I wouldn't be here. Secondly, I want to thank my parents, more specifically my mom. She pretty much raised me by herself. We had a tough journey coming up. It was pretty rough getting here. When I finally got to Roanoke, I feel like a lot of doors opened for me. So I want to thank my mom more specifically for that. Thank my dad also for keeping himself out of trouble to help keep me out of trouble. So that's one thing. And I want to thank my little brothers just for being the inspiration that they are. They help push me to become a better person every day, and I want to be a big inspiration for them. I just want to be a good role model for them, and not just for them, just for my community as well, the whole city of Roanoke. I just want to, be good for them. Nextly, I want to thank my girlfriend, Candace. I met her 4 years ago, and she's been by my side ever since then. So I want to thank her for that and just being a supportive girlfriend for me. I also want to thank all my best friends who have been by my side through all the things that I went through and just being there for me whenever I need them for help or just whenever I need someone to talk to. I also want to thank my advisors here that helped me get to this position that I'm in right now, helped me get through all my classes, helped me get through them easily. Whenever they were there for help, I reached out to them and they helped me with their best abilities. And I think that's it, honestly. That's all I want to thank. Just my friends, my family, my advisors, and just the city of Roanoke.
Hi, I'm Alicia Slawson. I'm a returning alum from 2010. I'm a new 2025 graduate, double majoring with associate degrees in visual design and administrative management technology. I'm so thankful to everyone who supported my journey so far, including, of course, my parents who've always encouraged my giftings and supported me, my sister Patricia, who has been such an encouragement and loving part of my life, who is a primary reason for why I decided to go back to school and work so hard to improve our lives together. I'd also like to thank my boss, midwife Karen Winstead, who has offered me so much support and a wonderful place to grow at New Life Birth Center. Of course, my church family, who has continued to pray for me and encourage me throughout this whole journey. Everyone who just has offered me so much support emotionally and physically, helping me throughout the past couple years as I have finally reached the finish line for these big goals I have. I'm so excited to share this journey with everyone who's been alongside me. I'd also like to thank Araceli at the Financial Empowerment Center, without whom this journey never would have started. Also, a special shout out to Brian Sieveking, my art teacher, who has been the best instructor I've had returning to Virginia Western and has always given me really practical advice and great tools as I move forward into my future career goals to be a visual designer and to offer wonderful creative support to businesses as I start my own business. I'd also like to thank the Virginia Western Educational Foundation, who has supported me financially through my whole return to Virginia Western through scholarships. It would not have been possible to return to school without their financial support. To everyone who cares about me, thank you so much for your support over the past couple years. I look forward to finishing this chapter of my life and moving on to see what future opportunities are in store for me and sharing all those blessings with all of you as I move into the future. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Haley. I'm graduating with an associate in radiation oncology therapy. I would just like to thank my parents and my fiance for their support as I've gone through this program for the last 2 years. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm so excited to start this new chapter.
Hi, my name is Khalil Efferson. I am a Virginia Western Community College graduate in the electrical wiring program. Thank you. You're the most beautifulest woman in the world. I love you, Jessica. I would like to thank my wife. I would like to thank my team, my teachers, my professors, my classmates, my schoolmates. Thank you. This is the greatest opportunity. Thank you.
All right, hello, my name is Joavier Ezekiel. I am graduating with my associates in radiography. And I want to have a special thanks to Miss Susan Haynes, Susan Nolly, Mr. Frank Tyree, Rhonda Purdue, and Nicole Toller. They have made my Virginia Western experience very nice and fulfilling, and I just really appreciate them. They've been there the whole journey. And I also want to thank my mom, most definitely, all of my family really. They've made my life easier, especially school, always being there for me, looking out for me, checking on me, putting food on the table, roof over my head. I love them. I love what I'm gonna be able to do for them after I get this degree, you know.
My name is Travis Bryzendine. I have graduated with an Associate of Applied Science and Social Sciences. I first and foremost want to thank my former advisor, Ray Wickersty, for helping me with this journey. He was my guide here. I also wanted to give you a congrats on your new role with TRIO. I know that you will serve them well. Secondly, my professors, I would like to thank you all. Your firm but fair curriculum, it helped me grow as a student. And last but not least, my family is most important to me. Everyone needs a support system, and my wife is notably my biggest cheerleader. She was there right behind me when things got heavy. The love behind the support is instrumental. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tyler, and I'm graduating with my General Associate's degree from Virginia Western. I'd like to thank my mom, my sister, my wonderful cats, my Discord friends, and my found family I've made along the way. Thank you so much for all of your support. It's meant the world to me.
Are we all saying hey together? Say hello.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hello.
I'm Addie Shorter. I'm Sadie Shepard.
Bro, please.
Why did you say hello?
My name is Yusf Abdul Khar, and I am graduating with an Associates of Science. I want to thank my parents for being always there for me and supporting me and being great and making me feel that I could do this. I also want to thank Coach Frank for being an amazing source on campus and being just a really good person to ask for help about college in general.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Lambert, and I'm graduating with the Certified Medical Administrative Assistant. First of all, I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank all the community mentors that helped me through this process and my teacher, Mrs. Boltinghouse. Also, thank you, Mom.
We love and appreciate. Yeah, all together.
Okay.
Boom.
Is that Carly? Look at her. All right, anyways.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Angelie Caputa. I'm graduating with an associate in accounting administration. I would like to thank my family and also Miss Hilton, which is the TRIO program, have helped me to build up with my career. They have helped me with trying to know what kind of classes I'm going to take and what is the best for me. And also they have supported me in my school way and the life ways, and I will also try to recommend all the students who are in this school of Virginia Western to definitely go and try to take the advantage of through your program, because it will help you with that. Thank you.
What do we start with? Hello?
Hello. Oh my
Okay,
God.
all right, I'm sorry. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
I'm Addie Shorter. I'm Sadie Shepard.
I'm Joavier Ezekiel, and we're graduating with our associates in radiography.
We want to thank Miss Nolly, Miss Haynes,
And all of our family for everything.
We love and appreciate you.
Thank you.
That was good.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and I'm graduating with my associates in nursing. I'd like to thank my mom for always believing in me, my dad and my sister for giving me a place to live when I needed that support. I want to thank everyone that helped me with early morning clinicals, Vicky for always being there for me when I needed her, and pickups and drop-offs, and everyone that always believed in me.
Hi, my name is Kayiana Stockton. I'm graduating with an associate's degree of general studies, and I would like to thank my parents. I would like to thank my boyfriend Jack. I would also like to thank his family for being here and just loving and supporting me. I would like to thank all my friends for coming out and supporting me today. And I would like to thank my Journeys family for always pushing me and encouraging me to grow and be the best person that I can be.
Hi, my name is Brian Peterson. I'm graduating with an associate's degree in applied sciences and mechatronics. I just wanted to say thanks so much to all my professors. They're incredibly inspirational just to have a conversation with somebody who's so accomplished in their field. I've got one professor, he's got a doctorate along with patents in the field of electrical engineering. And just being able to ask simple questions as well as more complex ideas, it's just, it really builds a sense of self when sometimes people can't quite understand why it is that they're going towards this degree. It's a short-term goal and a long-term goal. And having people with such a wealth of knowledge to guide you along the way has been just incredible. I can't thank you all enough. In particular, Mr. Hoffman, Mr. Barry, Mr. Studman, I'm sure the list goes on, Ms. Yowie, all the men and women that are in the mechatronics program. It's just been a pleasure to work with y'all. Thank you. And also my mom, thanks very much.
Hi, my name's Kirsten Barnett. I'll be graduating with an associate's degree in business administration, and I want to say thank you to my parents for always pushing me to do well in academics, and I also want to thank Monster Energy for getting me through all of the all-nighters I had to pull to get here.
Hi, my name is Castillo Bird, and I'm getting my degree in applied human services, my associate's in human services. I want to first thank God. I wouldn't have been here without him. And my parents for the encouragement along the way. My husband for taking up the slack at home with the two littles. And my in-laws, my siblings, and just all my friends and family who have been there to support me. Thank you.
I'm Kanaya. I'm graduating from the Administrative Management Technology program, and my parents and my siblings, if you're seeing this, I finally graduated, so thank you for sticking by me through this whole process and being really patient with me. Oh, and my other family that's out in the crowd too, because I know there's a bunch of you. So thank you guys, that's all.
Sandra Schiavo, Culinary Arts, Associates, and a Baking and Pastry Certificate. I just want to thank my wife, who didn't think I'd get a little emotional, for putting up with me for the last 2.5 years. All the crazy, stressful times baking at the house, and you tasting my stuff, and just putting up with all that. So just want to thank you. Love you.
Hi, my name is Caitlyn Presley. I'm graduating with my Associates in Business Administration. I just want to say thank you so much to my friends, my family, and my boyfriend who pushed me to not only come to school, but helped me with every single part of my journey here. I'm thankful to my advisors, to my success coaches, and professors. They have all been phenomenal. They've all worked with me one-on-one and allowed me to grow in ways that I thought wasn't possible. Now we're good. And cut. We're done.
Hi, my name is Yasmine Walker Jackson. I'm graduating with the certificate in phlebotomy. I started my journey off at Morgan State in nursing, and I decided to take a few steps back and come back and go to Western and do phlebotomy and eventually go into sonography and become an ultrasound technician one day. And then I proceed to do more schooling and do communications majors back at Morgan State University. Go Bears. But I want to thank my phlebotomy teachers, and I want to thank some of my classmates, Jasmine, Maria, and Estella, because we all helped each other getting through phlebotomy, getting through clinicals, and all the steps that we needed to get to this point. And I'm very thankful and grateful for my mother, my stepfather, and my dad, Pamela, Kenneth, and Justin, for also helping me as well. And yeah, and I want to thank myself for doing all the hard work too. So thank you.
Hello, my name is Jackson Butler. I am a graduating senior working towards my Associates of Science, and it's finally happening. 4 years of college work in the making, and it's almost finally over. Made many adventures along the way and have seen lots of people, and just want to thank them today. And normally I'd put a lot of effort into an introduction, but you know what? Today's not the day for that. I just want to say, for starters, thank you to my family for getting me this far. You guys started the journey with me and put a lot of effort and paid into pretty much everything. You were there for a lot of my struggles, for a lot of my assignments, and you definitely stood up and advocated for me when I needed it. And thank you so much for that. This couldn't have happened without you guys. And also, I'd like to thank my friends. I'd like to thank my friends for going through with me the entire time. College, if I'm being honest, without friends or the people that make it up, it's like going into a black and white work environment. You guys were the color for that. I'd like to thank Kiana Watt, my college sister. When you weren't being my best friend, you always had my back and were advocating for me. Always being there for laughs, whether in college or outside just hanging out. I know you graduated, and many of you have, but thank you so much for being there. And Emily Harrell, I know we may not keep in touch now, but you were my best friend in college. And then that steadily grew. I just want you to know that. You're great. I'd like to thank Courtney and Landon, even though they graduated 2 years ago. I'd also like to thank Cecilia and her friend group. They were very recent, but they were literally, you guys are like the sunshine in the morning. Just want to thank you for that. I'd like to thank the teachers of Virginia Western that have been with me for so long. You guys were more than just teachers. You were friends, and more than friends. You guys were the adult. It's difficult to put into words, but you guys were the adults that didn't just give me work. You guys were there to support me. You went out of your way to make me smile, and that's awesome. Also, like Amy White, thank you. As the dean of the college, thank you so much for being my friend throughout the entire time. Not just being a great employer, but for being a great family friend. And to my other teachers, thank you so much, not just for being teachers, but for giving me the help that I needed when things were getting tough with the classes. And teachers like Dr. Loftus and Dr. Pepin, thank you guys so much for being great teachers and for being friends. Keep up the great work, and I know that you can definitely make this college a better place. To all the friends that I inevitably couldn't cover in this session, I just want to say thank you for being there. You're not minor support characters, you're not minor members of the cast. No, you were great friends that I look forward to seeing every day, and I like making it about you. I like hearing about your stories, I like hearing about your adventures, everything that's happened. There's also one other person that I'd like to mention, and she is an amazing person. Her name is Savannah Lee. She's my girlfriend. I love her, and thank you so much for being with me during this college experience. You were absolutely amazing. When you said hi to me on the first day of geology class, it really made my day, and especially when we started studying together, it just felt really great. When we started hanging out, I started seeing the world in much better colors. I started seeing more of the colors of the world. I started seeing the sky more. And whenever we hung out, not only was your family great, but also I started to hear more pleasant music in my head. I started to hear more pleasant music. And honestly, I have never felt that with anyone else. You made that happen. I just want to say, as your boyfriend, thank you so much for making that happen. I love you, and I can't wait to see more of the future with you.
Hi, my name is Mattata, and I'm graduating with a culinary arts degree, specifically in the baking specialization. I want to thank Chef Z, Chef Shop, and Chef Polfelt for teaching me all the amazing things that I've learned over the past few semesters. And I really want to thank my boyfriend Aiden, his family, all of my friends for always being there for me and for showing up today to take place of my birth family. But you guys are my true family, so thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Chester. I'm graduating with a culinary arts degree with baking specialization. I wanted to thank Chef Shop, Chef Z, and Polfelt for teaching me everything I know over the past 2 years. I'm super excited to be doing something in this field, and I really hope that I can start my own business and have all of these chefs with me along the way.
Bring it up a little bit? I can bring it up.
Good evening, graduates, families, friends, loved ones, and all gathered here in support of these graduates. At this time, please bow your heads if that is comfortable for you. You may also choose to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Spirit of life, God of many names, this evening we lift up our gratitude. Every graduate here gathered has been on their own unique journey, and they have also been on a journey as a cohort, as a part of a community. We offer thanks for these graduates, for their journeys, for the untold struggles and the many joys that have met them thus far. May these commencement exercises honor the road that all have taken to arrive here this evening, and may each graduate feel surrounded and held by the love of all gathered here to support them. We honor every person that loved these graduates into this day, where they arrive blessed with the knowledge they have gained and the strength they will take forward with them on into their next chapters. We give thanks. Amen.
Please continue to stand in respect as the Patrick Henry High School Air Force Junior ROT Color Guard posts the flag and Crystal Williams performs the national anthem. Please either place your hand over your heart or, if you're a veteran, salute. Thank you.
dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? Oh yeah, and the home
Okay, please be seated. Members of the local advisory board, members of the Educational Foundation Board of Directors, Chancellor Doré, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and students, welcome to the 2025 commencement exercises of Virginia Western Community College. I am President Robert H. Sandel. Let us pause now to honor members of our college community who have lost their lives during the past year. Please join me in a moment of silence to cherish their memories. Thank you. Graduates, we gather here tonight to recognize and honor your accomplishments. Commencement is the highlight of the academic year for all of us. But graduates, as I look at you, this is your day. We're honored to celebrate your achievements. Let's give them a nice hand. I wish to thank you, members of the audience, for being here. So many of you have supported a special graduate doing his or her journey at Virginia Western. Please give yourself a nice hand. Parents, friends, spouses. Now I'd like to introduce our platform guest. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing until all have been recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until everyone is acknowledged. Dr. David Doré, Chancellor of the Virginia Community College System. Reverend Gene Raffensperger of the United Universalist Church of Roanoke. Dr. Anne-Marie Carroll, Faculty Marshal. Members of the Virginia Western Local Advisory Board. Todd Putney, Chair representing Roanoke City. Dr. Beth Quinn, Board Vice Chair representing Roanoke City. Penny Hodge, representing Roanoke County. Tim Rowe, representing Roanoke County. Valerie Brown, representing Roanoke City. Chad Scott, representing Roanoke City. From our Educational Foundation Board, Ed Hall. Also seated on the platform are members of the college leadership team, Dr. Elizabeth Wilmer, Marilyn Herbert Ashton, Bernadette Battle, Lisa Ridpath, Jennifer Pittman, Dr. Jolene Ham, and the college's deans, Amy Anguano, Amy White, Marty Sullivan, Yvonne Campbell, Christopher Porter. We also have special guests in the audience that include that way. My wife, Jane Sandel, our dear friend, Vicki Diaz, Donna Abatello, and Mike and Sandy Shelton. Audience, please give them all a hand. You may all be seated. Now I ask that all Virginia Western faculty and staff please stand. All the Virginia Western faculty and staff, please stand. I would like everyone in attendance to see those faculty and staff members who make Virginia Western a forward-thinking institution. A college is only as good as its foundation, and the foundation of Virginia Western is this outstanding, talented group you see before you. Audience, please join me in commending each of them for making a difference in our students' lives. Let's give them a nice hand. Thank you. You may be seated. It is our tradition at Virginia Western to award administrative and professional faculty, teaching faculty, and classified staff emeritus designations. We're very proud to bestow this designation to retired administrators, faculty, and staff who have made significant contributions to the college. This year's designees were honored at a reception yesterday. I invite you to read more about them and their record of service in the commencement program. Honorees, please stand as I call your name. The teaching faculty emeritus designation is awarded to Donna Abatello. Donna dedicated 50 years of education, including 12 years as an adjunct faculty member and 25 years as full-time faculty at Virginia Western. Donna was program head for administrative management, technology, health information technology, and paralegal studies when she retired in 2008. Please join me in applause and thank Donna for all her service. Give Donna a nice hand. The Classified Staff Emeritus designation is awarded to Renee Johnson. Renee obtained 2 associate degrees and worked 17 years at Virginia Western before retiring as Enrollment Center Specialist in 2023. Renee could not be present this evening, but she was honored at yesterday's event. The Administration and Professional Faculty Emeritus designation is awarded to Mike Shelton. Mike served 33 years at Virginia Western, retiring in 2015 as Associate Vice President for Human Resources and serving as interim in that role in 2024. Please join me in applause and thank Mike for his service. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Good evening. I am Bernadette Battle, Vice President of Student Affairs. It is my honor to introduce one of tonight's graduates, our student welcome speaker, Anukica Umack. Anukica, yes. Anukica is a proud CCAP recipient, a Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society member, Fralin Future STEM H Scholarship recipient, and student representative for the Surgical Technology Student Association. Beyond those accomplishments, Anukica is known for always being the first student to volunteer her time, the first student to share a smile, and to offer words of encouragement. Please join me in giving Anukica a hand and welcoming her to the podium.
Hello and good evening, everyone, and thank you for attending the 2025 commencement of Virginia Western Community College. My name is Anukica Umack, and I am graduating with an Associates of Applied Science in Surgical Technology. I want to start this off by welcoming all of our wonderful graduates who have worked so hard to get here. I would also like to welcome and thank any parents, grandparents, uncles, siblings, children, other family and friends, our Chancellor, Dr. Dore, board members, faculty, and staff who came out tonight to help support the graduates. We would not have been able to be here without your support and encouragement. Lastly, but certainly not least, I would like to welcome Dr. Sandel to his last commencement ceremony as president. Thank you for all you have done for this college, and you will be missed dearly. I am so proud of everyone here tonight. It took a lot to get where we are right now, and when we began this journey, it felt like a fever dream. However, we made it, and all our hard work was worth it. But you all should be proud of yourselves too. All the dedication, missed events, late night study sessions, trying to find childcare, all while working part or full-time jobs has finally paid off. Those degrees are ours, and I invite you to think about everything Virginia Western did to help you through that. Whether it was utilizing help from the Brown Library, communicating with program or other advisors, receiving groceries from the Student Food Co-op, or just using the campus fitness center. Virginia Western has helped us achieve these degrees, so I encourage you all to join the Alumni Association to remember those good times and stay connected with the college. Thank you all, and to the class of 2025, congratulations, and may you have much success in all future endeavors.
Thank you, Anukica. We're very proud of all that you've accomplished and what a representative you are of Virginia Western. Good evening. I'm Todd Putney, Chair of Virginia Western's Local Advisory Board. It is my honor to introduce the Chancellor of the Virginia Community College System, Dr. David Doré. In his position, Dr. Doré provides day-to-day leadership for a system serving more than 200,000 students annually. He oversees 23 independently accredited community colleges across 40 locations in every corner of Virginia. A self-described student advocate, Dr. Doré is active in community leadership and is a staunch proponent of community college education at the state and national levels. Please join me in welcoming Dr. David Doré.
Thank you, Board Chair Putney. It is an honor to be with you tonight. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. We could not be more proud of you for all that you've accomplished. As you prepare to walk across this stage, let us pause to hear words of wisdom from our keynote speaker, your president, Dr. Robert Sandel. Dr. Sandel has served 24 years as president of Virginia Western, following more than 9 years as president of Mountain Empire Community College. And before his leadership in Virginia, he served more than 20 years in the South Carolina Technical College system. Dr. Sandel earned his bachelor's degree from the Citadel, his master's degree from South Carolina State University, and his doctorate from the University of South Carolina. From his arrival at Virginia Western in 2001, Dr. Sandel realized the importance of partnering with business and industry to move the college and the Roanoke region forward together. He has served and held leadership positions on many local and state boards and ensured the college's offerings and facilities would be attuned to the workforce needs of this region. In many ways, Dr. Sandel is the second founder of Virginia Western, because of the significant transformation of the college that took place under his leadership over the past quarter century. That is older than some of our graduates. He is known as the Dean of Presidents among Virginia Community College presidents and system leadership. Dr. Sandel is the most tenured president in the Virginia Community College system. And last summer, he announced that he will retire on June 30th this year. On a more personal note, during our time together, Dr. Sandel, or Bobby as we call him, has been a mentor and a friend. He has guided his colleagues through change with wisdom, wit, and humor. And I am personally tremendously grateful for our many conversations and my opportunities to learn so much from Bobby. And I truly will miss him, having him as a member of my team. We recently had the opportunity to honor Bobby at an event with our college presidents. And for many of the presidents, Bobby was the first person to reach out to them and welcome them and offer his help and wisdom as they began their roles. He truly has been a mentor to countless presidents through his time with the Virginia Community College system. He has shared his wisdom with his colleagues, helping them to better serve their colleges, students, and communities. And for anyone who has had an opportunity to meet with and talk with Bobby, you immediately know that he really cares. He epitomizes what we call a culture of care, creating a welcoming environment for all. And this is evident in his many years of commitment to the communities that he has served. Dr. Sandel has made it a priority to provide Virginia Western students with the means for success. And that priority is visible all over the campus and, frankly, in your faces this evening. Now, please join me in welcoming Dr. Robert Sandel back to the podium.
Thank you very much for the introduction. I didn't realize I've been here longer than some of you, or maybe younger than how long I've been here. Well, tonight is a special night, graduates. You did it. You're here this evening with your family, spouses, children, partners, parents, friends, and the community college faculty and staff, and local advisory board of the college, educational foundation board, special guests from your community, and colleagues to celebrate a major accomplishment. For many of you, the path of this commencement has not been an easy one. Just think about it. Think about the tough times you've had and the frustrations you've had. Also think about the good times. You may be the first in your family to attend college. I was the first one in my family to attend college. Choosing to go to college in and of itself can be a daunting task. There are forms to be filled out, meetings with advisors, placement tests to be taken, schedules to work through, and a new culture to understand. Many of you faced other challenges. You've gone to school in between working and taking care of a family. There were times when I'm sure you wanted to give up and when it wasn't easy to get that homework or paper done, but you did it. You did it. And you're sitting here tonight because you did. You persevered. What a word. You persevered and it has paid off. Nobody can take from you what you've earning tonight. Nobody can. Celebrate your job well done and be sure to give your families and significant others a big thank you hug for all of the times that they were there to support you. While you're at it, be sure to thank your teachers as well. These teachers worried about you. They wanted you to finish and graduate. Virginia Western, through its vision to enhance the quality of life through excellent education, community leadership, and economic growth, has played an important role in assisting you to achieve your goals. Your goals. Leaders of the college understand that the betterment of society begins with education. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. The college faculty and staff developed a strategic plan based upon improving access, alignment, and accountability. They set goals to strengthen partnerships within the community to ease the transition from secondary to post-secondary schooling, from a community college to a four-year institution, or right into the world of work. I applaud our college faculty and staff for the work within areas high schools to increase college workforce readiness, and applaud the partnerships the college deans have established with business and industry. Our faculty, staff, our deans, our executive team, our boards have all gone out of their way in every way to help you be successful. They've tried to open as many doors for you, and they want you to go in through that door and be successful. As we all know, the only constant is change. Every day is changing. In order to keep up with these changes, we need to commit to grow continuously. So you haven't finished growing yet. When you made the choice to walk through the open doors of Virginia Western, you started the growth process. And when you chose to stay, regardless of the challenges ahead of you, you continued that process. Many of you were here this evening will teach our children or adults. You will nurse us back to health or ensure that our rights are being protected. Others will keep us safe or work in technology fields, engineering, business, biotechnology, culinary, art, social work, or any of the vast opportunities at Western. No matter what your role, our region will be better for it because you were willing to improve yourselves through hard work, persistence, and grit to make it happen through education. 50 years ago, a high school education was significant for getting a good job to support a family. Today in America, it takes some form of post-secondary education to get such a job. You have now done that. You've made a major step. The more education you obtain, the more doors you will open. Tonight we celebrate a beginning to the next phase of your life. As someone who believes in lifelong learning, it is my hope that this is only the beginning of your educational journey. And also graduates, tonight I will also be graduating to retirement. My journey started about 50 years ago. All those years in education have given me some credence in giving advice, dispensing wisdom in how to work with all types of people, and mainly how to enjoy what you do each and every day. I learned all of these the hard way. So here are my 50 years of thoughts from A to Z. Y'all ready for this? Y'all need to listen. A is for attitude and appreciation. Be positive. What you fear, you attract. What you want, you can achieve. Appreciate everyone. Be as nice to people who can do nothing for you as for those people who can help you. Be good to everybody. B, believe. Believe in yourself, your work, your community, your ability to make a difference. You will be making a great difference. C, care for the people around you, your community, your cause, yourself. Try to do something every day that brings you happiness, even joy. Spend as little time as possible with people who bring you down. Get away from those people. Somebody's trying to cut you down, get away from them. Get around people who bring you joy. Be decisive, that's D, be decisive. Learn to sharpen. Trust and follow your instincts, and then act on them. Don't make a career out of trying to decide. Decide. Make it happen. You got to decide. E, excellence. Strive for it in everything you do. Don't cut corners. Never settle for less than your best effort, even when you're the only one who cares. Sometimes you're going to run into that. You're the only one who stands up for what you believe is right. Stick to it. I guarantee you it'll work out in the long run. F, follow up. Do what you say you'd do. How many people are you around to say something that they don't follow through with it? G, be gentle with yourself and others. Be a good person. Care about other people. H is for humor and humility. Do serious work, but don't take yourself too seriously. And stay humble. You got to be humble. Don't believe your own press releases and that braggy bio you wrote yourself. Remember, don't believe all that stuff sometimes. There's no end to what you can accomplish if you don't worry about getting credit. And don't keep score as in, I did this for them and they didn't reciprocate. Don't worry about that. Help people anyway. And don't worry again what I said. Don't worry about who gets the credit. Just get the job done. I is for integrity. Practice it in all things, personal and professional. Stand up for what you believe in. Have integrity. Be a person of your word. J is for judgment. Use good judgment, but don't be judgmental. Nobody likes that. K is kind. Lead with kindness. Be candid. Be candid, but be kind. L is for love. Love people. Yes, you'll be disappointed and you'll even get your heart broken along the way, but love people anyway. M is for mirror. Look in the mirror. Be self-reflective. When you get crosswise with somebody, try first to figure out what your own role in the dysfunction. Sometimes you figure out it's a two-way street. N is for network. Get out there. Join a service organization, a faith organization, a book club, something. Get involved. O, be open to new ideas, new approaches, new people. They'll expand your horizons. P is for principles. Have them. Stick to them. A lot of people don't. Sometimes you have to let people know what you stand for and also what you don't stand for. Just don't be a self-righteous jerk trying to do it. You know what they're like. Q is for quality. It's critical. Never sacrifice quality for harmony. Don't go along just to go along. R is for results. Be results oriented. Working effectively is just as important as working hard. Get stuff done. Quit putting stuff off. Get it done. S is for screw-ups. They happen. All of us screw up, okay? There are opportunities to learn and improve. That's a cliche, but it's true. Look for what you can learn from screw-ups, but don't hold on to failures. We're all going to have failures. You got to move on. You got to make it happen. Time, it flies. Where did the 50 years go that I started? Time flies pretty good, 50 years. Use it well. Don't look back and regret at anything you didn't do. Don't look back and regret at anything you didn't do. Get out there and do them. T is also for travel. Get out there. Do it. You understand. Be understanding of others. U is also for unflappable. Strive to be that, but keep drama on the stage. Keep drama on the stage. V is for volunteer. Find a cause you're sharp about, you care about, and find a way to help it advance. W, look out the window. Don't be so focused on your own world that you fail to take the pulse of the world outside. It's right outside the door, the new world you're going to walk into. X is for exercise. Exercise your body and your mind. Y is be young at heart. Surround yourself with people younger than yourself. I don't have a hard time doing that right now. Appreciate and learn from them. Never miss a chance to help a young person get up the ladder, go up the ladder. I'm nothing more proud about than helping people move ahead. Z, you know what Z's are when you get a lot of Z's at night? Get some sleep. It's amazing how much better things look after a good night's sleep. It's amazing how many decisions, I really had a decision ready to make, and I said, wait a minute, I'm just going to sleep on this. And it's amazing how the next day I look at things a little differently than I did the day before, and I made a different decision because of that, because I slept on it, I thought about it. I looked at the pros and cons. As you leave here this evening, I'm glad that's the end of the alphabet. 26 is enough letters to do. As you leave here this evening, I hope you never lose the way to learn. You have reached one goal here when you've earned your degree or certificate. But remember, this is an immediate goal that has prepared you to take another step forward. I wish each and every one of you much success in life and congratulations. I'm so proud of all of you. Let's give these graduates a nice hand. I was looking for who's next, and I'm next. Now I'd like to recognize several special people and groups here tonight. First, with members of the Virginia Western Local Advisory. That's not right. 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 Where am I here? Help me out here.
You are correct. They put it in there a second time, so let's say start right there. Yeah, you finish this.
All right.
Start right here.
You may be seated. Now I'd like to recognize several special people and groups here tonight. First, with members of the Local Advisory Board, please stand. Thank you for your support and leadership. All right, maybe see the following faculty and staff members. The following faculty, I got a double page here, that's why. The following faculty and staff members have retired and are retiring. Their service will always be remembered. I invite the individuals who are present this evening to please stand when their respective name is called. Kathy Baird, Coordinator of Dual Enrollment. Lacey Carey, Student Affairs Technology Specialist. Anne-Marie Carroll, Professor, Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Jeffrey Gillette, Professor, Health Professions. Angela Harrison Nesbitt, TRIO Pathways Project Director. Susan Haynes, Associate Professor, Health Professions. Tony Pippin, Professor, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. Denise Hsu, Human Resources Analyst 2. Kathy Smith, Associate Professor, Health Profession. Peter Stockey, Facility Manager. Deborah Thomas, Payroll Specialist. Thank you for your service to the college. You may now be seated. Thank you. What could I do without this lady right here? At this time, I'd like to invite our Vice President of Academic and Workforce Solutions, Dr. Elizabeth Wilmer, to the podium. Okay, Elizabeth, you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Sandel. The following faculty are receiving special recognition awards at this time for exemplary service and achievement. I invite the individuals that are present this evening to please stand when their respective name is called. For the Teaching Excellence Award, Dr. David Berry. Dr. Ivan Warhardo. Jennifer Kurtz. Ann Runyon. For the J. Andrew Archer Teaching Award, Kristen Barrett. Brenda Greenway. Jennifer Kurtz. Brian Roberts. For the new Robert H. Sandel Service Award, Heather Butler. Dr. Annette Chamberlain. John Schopp. William Whitaker. Congratulations to these outstanding faculty members. You may be seated. Some of our graduates who have received particular honors are highlighted in your commencement program. These students include student marshals from each of the college's 4 academic schools. These students are graduating with a 4.0 grade point average. Also, members of the college's honor societies, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Salute National Veterans Honor Society, and Lambda Nu. Additionally, we would like to congratulate Virginia Western's Educational Foundation Scholarship Community College Access Program recipients. Please give these students a hand. And now, are you ready? This is the time which everyone has been waiting for. This is where all of our graduates truly take center stage with the conferring of degrees. It is my distinct honor to present the candidates for graduation tonight. Honors announced this evening are based on a 4.0 grade point system and overall academic achievement at Virginia Western through fall semester 2024. The honors recognized are cum laude, which means with honor, for students that have at least a 3.2 grade point average. Magna cum laude, which means with high honor, for students who have at least a 3.5 grade point average. And summa cum laude, which means with highest honors, for students with a 3.0 or higher grade point average. Introducing tonight's graduates are Yvonne Campbell, Dean of Business Technology and Trades, Amy Anguiano, Dean of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Amy White, Dean of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, and Marty Sullivan, Dean of Health Professions. Graduates, please come forward as your names are called.
Associate of Science degree in Business Administration, Yasin Tamer Nabil Abba Abdul Kadir. Magna cum laude. Also with the Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Kirsten Page Bennett, cum laude. Also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Nathan Thomas Bobbitt, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Megan Patricia Brooks. Stephen James Busick. Hannah Elizabeth Cooper, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Lakin Cadence Elise Downs, magna cum laude. William Joseph Jernett. Angelie Caputa. Lily Anita Menier, cum laude. Jacqueline Patrice Magic, magna cum laude. Aaron Joseph McConnell. Justin Michael Minton, cum laude, also with a Uniform General Certificate of General Studies. Orion Harley Murray. Patrick Shane Paget, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Construction Management. Autumn Riley Poole, magna cum laude. Corey Aiden Powers. Caitlyn Nevaeh Presley, summa cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Catherine M. Ritz, cum laude. Aiden Cole Rothwell, magna cum laude, also with an Associate of Applied Science in Management, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Randy Edward Thomason, summa cum laude. Associate of Applied Science degree in Accounting, Jacob Allen Michael Fiddler. Nathan Herring. Dylan Thomas Nzina. Jordan May Lester, magna cum laude. Hunter Lynn Shiflett. Associate of Applied Science degree in Administrative Management Technology, Jana Ray Turpin, magna cum laude. Kanata Michaela Webb. Associate of Applied Science degree in Administrative Management Technology, Medical Administrative Management Specialization, Charlie McKenzie Bowman, magna cum laude, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Advanced Medical Office Specialist, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Advanced Medical Office Specialist. Rosemary Crump. Lauren Nicole States. Associate of Applied Science degree in Culinary Arts. India Best, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Culinary Arts Advanced Food Service, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Culinary Arts Introduction to Food Service. Ethan Nicholas Bolt, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Culinary Arts Baking and Pastry, magna cum laude. Rachel Nicole Breedlove, magna cum laude. Peter Gerald Carney, magna cum laude. Kayla Grace Hahn, summa cum laude. Melissa P. Rickman, magna cum laude. Sandra J. Schiavo, summa cum laude, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Baking and Pastry. Kelly Teresa Silva, magna cum laude, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Advanced Food Service. Associate of Applied Science degree in Culinary Arts, Baking Specialization, Morgan Danielle Anderson, summa cum laude, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Baking and Pastry. Trinity Lynn Gale Gray, cum laude. Mary Washburn King, cum laude. Kauthar Mattata, summa cum laude, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Baking and Pastry. Alexis Marie Claire Vogel, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Baking and Pastry, and a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Cake Production and Decorating. Chester Beyond Ward, summa cum laude, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Baking and Pastry, and a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Cake Production and Decorating. Sharita A. Webb, cum laude, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Advanced Food Service. Associate of Applied Science degree in Management, Natasha Unique Bennett. Marissa Danielle Casey. Ethan Alexander Craddock, also with a Career Study Certificate in Business Administration. Isabella Darlene Franco. Yasmine Johnson, also with a Career Study Certificate in Business Communication. Nulam. Erin Lene Lear. Logan Mark Milton, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Page Morris. Madeline Richardson. Amanda Noel Roberts, magna cum laude. Michael Wayne Rock, cum laude, also with a Career Study Certificate in Management Entrepreneurship Plus. Magdalene Marie Ventry. Associate of Applied Science degree in Paralegal Studies. Kylie Dawn Clifton, summa cum laude. Alma Nicole Lewis, summa cum laude. Michaela Ariana Meckenheimer, also with a Career Study Certificate in Business Communication. Lori Renee Knoll, cum laude. Dawn Marie Preston, summa cum laude. Skylar Desiree Stoltz, also with a Career Study Certificate in Legal Office Assisting. Emmanuel Joanne Tudor Boyu, summa cum laude. Cammie Ellison Tudor. Tristan Amia Woods, summa cum laude. Michelle Brown, summa cum laude, also with a Career Study Certificate in Building Trades Technology and a Career Study Certificate in Electrical Wiring. This is Associate of Applied Degree in Technical Studies. Sorry, I didn't say that before. Scott H. Flanagan, cum laude. Nicholas L. Flerney, also with a Career Study Certificate in Building Trades Technology and a Career Study Certificate in Construction Management. Justice Don Wilfong, also with a Career Study Certificate in Building Trades Technology and a Career Study Certificate in Construction Management. Heath R. Williams, summa cum laude. Career Study Certificate in Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, Landon Blair French. Ian Robert Kirby. Hunter Wyatt Quesenberry. Bradley Sean Smith. James Paul Worley. Cole Walters Argenio. Career Study Certificate in Business Communication, John T. Cheek. Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Advanced Food Service, Kismet Legia Henderson, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Introduction to Food Service. Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Baking and Pastry, Megan A. Gunnell, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Cake Production and Decorating. And Jeanette Walker Lowe, also with a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Advanced Food Service, and a Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Introduction to Food Service. Career Study Certificate in Culinary Arts, Introduction to Food Service, Mackenzie Amber Klosterman. Career Study Certificate in Electrical Wiring, Khalil Efferson. Ethan Thomas Novea. Saul Ortez. Career Study Certificate in Health Records Coding, Claudia Shaw. Ramir Antonio Wright. Career Study Certificate in Horticulture Technology, Julia Carter. Michaela Hartman. John Martin. Lisa K. McDaniel. Chloe Perdue. Career Study Certificate in Management Entrepreneurship Plus, Brianna May DeWeese. Samura J. Diedi. Casey Renee Hodges. Career Study Certificate in Medical Billing, Shelene Chantel Beetle, also with a Career Study Certificate in Health Records Coding. Shelene Chantel Beetle, also with a Career Study Certificate in Health Records Coding. Angel Ann McLean, also with a Career Study Certificate in Health Records Coding. Andrea Erasima Strickland, also with a Career Study Certificate in Business Communications and a Career Study Certificate in Health Records Coding. Career Study Certificate in Welding and Metal Processing, Michael Brown. And Noah Armstrong Painter.
The School of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts with a major in Fine Arts. Ashita Pravinshin Shashan. Grace Comstock. William Early Jenkins, magna cum laude, also with a uniform certificate in General Studies. Chanel Lynn Johnson, summa cum laude. Kaiten Savinda, cum laude. Associate of Science degree in General Studies, Emily Grace Banks, summa cum laude, also with a uniform certificate of General Studies. Sanchit Bascato, also with a uniform certificate of General Studies. Divya Bharati, also with a uniform certificate of General Studies. Joshela Greta Marie Blake, also with a certificate of General Studies. Sarah Catherine Bowman, summa cum laude. Chloe Narissa Coleman, summa cum laude, also with a uniform certificate of General Studies. Ryan Austin Crouch, magna cum laude. Ethan Cunningham, also with a uniform certificate of General Studies. Nicholas Domenico DiNardo. Ava Love DeStefano, summa cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Tyler Dubert, cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Hartman, cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Emma Kaylin Fay. Kelsey Firebaugh, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Charlotte Grace Floyd, magna cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Brenna Celeste Hale, magna cum laude. Annabelle Keenan Herrig, magna cum laude, also with the Uniform Certificate of General Studies. I didn't call your name? Allison Hinckley? I'm sorry, Allison T. Hinckley in the house. I apologize. Farah Nicole Horn. Abraham Omar Jari. Saul Jimenez Aguilar, cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Natasha Sophia Johnson, magna cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Alex Scott Cromer, cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Isaiah Constant Allen Lacoste, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Catherine W. Lee, summa cum laude. Emily Wynn, also with Associate of Science degree in Health Sciences, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Jaitza Anid Ojeda, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Cassidy Jean Pinnell. Autumn Hope Patterson, also with a Certificate of General Studies. Madison Alexandra Perkins, summa cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Jalita Marianne Poff, magna cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Nicole Jeanette Pruitt. Gavin Alexander Saul, magna cum laude, also with the Certificate of General Studies. Brooklyn Paige Schnurman Nichols, cum laude, also with the Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Allison Tadia Siri. Faith Kimball Smith, summa cum laude. Marie Adelia Stalling. Kayiana Renee Stockton, also with the Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Amari Shane Taylor, cum laude, also with the Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Megan Lee Withers, Associate of Science degree in Social Sciences. Karina Allison Altenbeck, magna cum laude, Travis James Bryzendine, cum laude. Aurora Cook. Amy Mae Duncan. Madison Grace Fouts, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Victoria Riley Mickey Goodman, cum laude. Tyler Huffman. Faith Leanne Hunsaker, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Alexis Mathis, cum laude, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Alexa Marie McDaniel, cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Trinity Lee Ann Moore, Shahid Othman, Lucas Monet Pendergraph, Jessie Carey Reed, Giancarlo De Jesus Rodriguez, sorry, and we even practiced, sorry. Chloe Elizabeth Shearer, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Sheidler, magna cum laude. Jacob Shorter. Tatiana Ugarte, cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Devin Maurice Wilson, cum laude. Associate of Science degree in Social Sciences with a major in Education. Abigail Nicole Anderson, magna cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Grace Katrin Barnes, cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Tessa Ann Griffith, cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Sumara Jolie Hambrick King, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. China Diamond Ruby Jones, summa cum laude. Cadence Nicole Mills, cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Maria Page Roberson, magna cum laude. Bianca Renee Sink. Gracie Pamela Whitaker. Associate of Applied Science degree in Criminal Justice. Jada Ann Wade, cum laude, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Advanced Foundations in Criminal Justice, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Foundations of Criminal Justice. Associate of Applied Science degree in Early Childhood Development. Karen S. Crush, cum laude. Diamond Page Fitzgerald. Kristen Denise Foster, magna cum laude. Tammy Rose Iskander, no? Okay. Yes, is that you? Iskander, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Early Childhood Development, Advanced Early Childhood Development, and a Career Studies Certificate in Early Childhood Development, Infant and Toddler Care. Shemica Rachel Joseph, summa cum laude, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Early Childhood Development, Advanced, and a Career Studies Certificate in Early Childhood Development. Alexis Grace Morris, magna cum laude, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Early Childhood Development, also with a Career Study in Early Childhood Development, Advanced Early Childhood Development, and also with a Career Studies Certificate in Early Childhood Development, Infant and Toddler Care. Melanie Renee Ponton. Mercedes Smith, magna cum laude. Applied Associate of Science degree in Human Services. Kayla Dawn Brown, magna cum laude. Crystal Castillo Bird. Christopher G. Chalk, magna cum laude. Demetris Lasagna Pierman Forrest, also with a Career Study in Advanced Skills in Human Services, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Foundations of Human Services. Bethany Danielle Harden. Mark Andrew Neighbors, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Advanced Skills in Human Services, also with Career Studies Certificate in Foundations of Human Services. Rebecca Jennings Wyatt, cum laude, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Advanced Skills in Human Services. Associate of Applied Science degree in Visual Design, Kelly Marie Bauer, summa cum laude. Chelsea Elizabeth Brown, summa cum laude. Tyshawn Marquis Brown. Catherine Lacey McGuire, cum laude. Chelsea Renee Miles. Alicia Lorraine Slawson, cum laude, also with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Administrative Management Technology. Career Studies Certificate in Advanced Skills in Human Services. Sharniqua Orderly Smith, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Foundations of Human Services. Career Studies Certificate in Foundations of Human Services, Roberta L. Johnson, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Advanced Skills in Human Services. Bridget D. Randolph. Lakina Renee Young.
School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics and Workforce Solutions. Associate of Science degree in Engineering, William Brady Bowles, summa cum laude. Bunley Socom Chem. Kendra Janae Cuff. Gareth Graham, cum laude. Joshua Gavin Hawks, summa cum laude. Daniel Holt, summa cum laude, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Computer-Aided Drafting and Design. Gabrielle Sebastian Kazor, summa cum laude, also with an Associate of Science degree in Science with a major in Mathematics. Ashton William Canode, cum laude. Zachary Cade Makrowski. Deepak Monger. Evan John Reidender, cum laude. Haley June Smith. Owen M. Sneed, summa cum laude. Associate of Science degree in Engineering with a major in Computer Science. Levi Alexander Crouch, summa cum laude. Christopher James Riley, summa cum laude. Associate of Science degree in Engineering with a major in Engineering Construction. Ibrahim Altawell. Abedi Iamamba. Sangula Iamamba. John Matthew Hartman. Rahimullah Nazari. Associate of Science degree in Health Science. Khalees Lee English. Josiah Felicity Spencer, also with a Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Nursing. Lavita Baker Washington. Penelope Jo Young, summa cum laude. Associate of Science degree in Science. Yusf Abdul Khar, summa cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Malak Omar Altawell. Amber Jewel Aston. Jackson Edward Butler, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Mackenzie Delane Chatting. Maggie Lee Lehman, magna cum laude. Maya Michelle McCormick, summa cum laude. Stephen H. Wynn, magna cum laude. Anna Grace Ryder, magna cum laude. Associate of Science degree in Science with a major in Agriculture. Connor Katurbu, magna cum laude. Associate of Science degree in Science with a major in Biotechnology. Philip Ross Linkenhoker. Chuan Tron Thien Nguyen, cum laude. Devontae Linnell Wiley. Associate of Science degree in Science with a major in Computer Science, Muhammad Nadhim Al-Bakarat, also with the Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Farlens Andre, also with the Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Maya Jordan Burden, cum laude. Hazel Michelle Casey. Tony Elena Greco. David Edward Rush, cum laude, also with a Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Associate of Science degree in Science with a major in Health Sciences, Huda Amir Al-Musawi, cum laude. Ariana J. Beckner. Holland Joy Flanders, summa cum laude. Makabula Haran Harain, cum laude, also with the Uniform Certificate of General Studies. Ellen J. Lee, magna cum laude. Jordan Alexis Reed. Amber R. Russell, magna cum laude. Shahin Sharifi, magna cum laude. Associate of Science degree in Science with a major in Integrated Environmental Studies, Sean Logan Manti, cum laude. Kaylee Micah Sessler. Associate of Science degree in Science with a major in Mathematics, Joshua Lane Hausman, summa cum laude. Becca Caitlin Keeney, cum laude. Associate of Applied Science degree in Information Systems Technology, Cybersecurity and Network Administration specialization, Heaven Johnson, cum laude. Marshall Taylor McCulloch. Eric David Huger Reynolds, also with the Career Studies Certificate in Cybersecurity. William Thomas Westergren, also with Career Studies Certificates in Cisco CCNA Networking, Cybersecurity, Network and Security Administration. Associate of Applied Science degree in Information Systems Technology, Database and Program Developer specialization, Therafat Kongpinta, magna cum laude. Ethan Alexander Wilson, magna cum laude. Also Career Studies Certificates in Database and Program Developer and Web Programmer. Associate of Applied Science degree in Mechatronic Systems Engineering Technology, Osed Abuzad. Andrew Dillon Booth, summa cum laude. Daniel Aiden Bowman, magna cum laude. Timothy James Boyd II, summa cum laude. Also, Career Studies certificates in Advanced Technology in Mechatronics and Technology in Mechatronics. Levi Joseph Lamb, magna cum laude. Daniel Richard Moran, also Career Studies certificates in Technology in Mechatronics and Advanced Technology in Mechatronics. Vance Bailey Richards, Career Studies certificates in Mechatronics and in Advanced Technology in Mechatronics. Jason Wyatt Williams, Associate of Applied Science degree in Mechatronic Systems Engineering Technology, Design Engineering Technology Specialization, Guinness Dane Cox. Joseph Daniel Rains, also with Career Studies certificates in Computer-Aided Drafting and Design, Advanced Technology in Mechatronics, and Technology in Mechatronics. Austin Jacob Say, summa cum laude. Career Studies certificates in Computer-Aided Drafting and Design, Advanced Technology in Mechatronics, and Technology in Mechatronics. Associate of Applied Science degree in Mechatronic Systems Engineering Technology, Electrical Engineering Technology Specialization. Jonathan Graham Austin, summa cum laude. Ross James Dixon, summa cum laude. John Paul Alexander Mew, summa cum laude, with certificates in Advanced Technology in Mechatronics and Technology in Mechatronics. Brian Thomas Peterson, Career Studies certificates in Autonomous Vehicle Technology, Advanced Technology in Mechatronics, and Technology in Mechatronics. Career Studies certificate in Network and Security Administration, Brahim Benhamu, also with the Career Studies certificate in Information Technology Support Analyst. Joshua Aaron Day. Certificate in Certified Medical Assistant, Mursal Ali. Chastity Coleman. Catherine Elizabeth Gibson Cromer, also with a credential in Certified Medical Administrative Assistant. Dusty Amber Harrelson. Kristen Nicole Johnson. Samaya Ryan Maldonado. Brittany Shanae Pierce, also with a credential in Certified Phlebotomy Technician. Tara Pinkerman. Credential in Certified Medical Administrative Assistant. Shakikia Destiny Calloway. Madge Janelle Daniels. Amanda Marie Dill. Tiffany Simone Lambert. Shiteria McDuffie. Crystal G. Motley. Melissa Najee Royal. Asia St. Clair. Michelle Janine White. Ashley Wyckoff. Credential in Certified Phlebotomy Technician, Tanya D. Johnson. Credential in CompTIA A+ Certification, Justin Kyle Mills. Credential in Dental Radiation Safety Certification, Haley Jane Anderson. Farrin Michelle Senac. Damaris Elizabeth Vasquez Olivares. Erica Lee Williams. Credential in SHRM Certified Professional, Tiara Charmaine Gill. Ashley D. Wade.
School of Health Professions. Associate of Applied Science degree in Dental Hygiene, Heidi Raquel Austin, cum laude. Serena Michelle Bowen. Carrie Ann Byer, magna cum laude. Michaela Ellen Chufo, summa cum laude. Madison Nicole Clark. Caitlyn Elizabeth Comer, also with a Career Study Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene. Arissa Brooke Connor, also with a Career Study Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene. Miriam Coleman Crow, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Dieter, summa cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene. Kendall Craighead Dooley, cum laude. Jessica Lynn Harvey, magna cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene. Jordan Paige Hawkins, magna cum laude. Briasia Armani Jones, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene. McKenna Paige Mace, cum laude. Casey Parrish, magna cum laude. Leah Marquis Rogers, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene. Carmen Aaliyah Rucker, magna cum laude. Zaria Nashay Spencer, cum laude. Heather Lynn Stoffel, summa cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene. Jessica W. Thompson, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene. Michelle Renee Vickers, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene. Adrienne Nicole Wilkerson. Zoe Beth Wood, summa cum laude. Associate of Applied Science degree in Medical Laboratory Technology, Christian Bikert, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Medical Laboratory Technology. Caitlin Elizabeth Burks, cum laude. Skylar Emerson Grigoriev, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Biotechnology. Lakin Paige Tucker. Drusella Waite, also with Career Studies Certificate in Biotechnology, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Medical Laboratory Technology. Associate of Applied Science degree in Nursing, Grant Allen Alderson, cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Berry. Ashley Ann Carwile, cum laude. Jocelyn Sue Correa. Alexandria Wagoner Cummings. Rachel Gold. Kate Noelle Harvey. Alexis Violet Avelia Hudson. Riley Bevan McKinney. Ashley Nicole Terry. Austin Tyler Trellis, magna cum laude. Emily Van Kirchhoff. Alyssa Nicole Weaver. Amanda Nicole Wright, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Nursing. Associate of Applied Science degree in Physical Therapist Assistant, Scotty Abigail Cook, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Physical Therapist Assistant. Megan Caroline Cox, magna cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Physical Therapist Assistant. Javisa Christina Eric, magna cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Physical Therapist Assistant. Grace Jordan Harmon, magna cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Kimberlin, summa cum laude. Erin May, cum laude. Catherine Marie McConchie Carter, magna cum laude. Francesca Marie Pergneau, magna cum laude. Teresa Corinne Richards, cum laude. William Michael Smith, summa cum laude. Corey Allen Taylor, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Physical Therapist Assistant. Taylor Dare Wood, cum laude. Whitney Annette Young, magna cum laude. Associate of Applied Science degree in Radiation Oncology, Haley Kristen Desper, cum laude. Jennifer Louise Gilliams, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiation Oncology. Riley Marie Hall, cum laude. Christina A. Hanna, summa cum laude. Associate of Applied Science degree in Radiography, Carrie Daniel Adkins, cum laude. Kristen Sarah Alshouse, magna cum laude. Evelyn Argueta, magna cum laude. Bailey Reed Chapman, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Grayson Louise Klinger, magna cum laude. Abigail N. Coe, summa cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Monica Marie Kraft, cum laude. Xavier Lee Ezekiel, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Grace Elaine Freeland, cum laude. Nicholas Evan Garner, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Jordan Mackenzie Gearhart, cum laude. Grace Olivia King, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Sophia Kauser, magna cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Melissa Lynn Loving, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Holly Summer Jade Mullins, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Medical Office Specialist. Carly Eliza Nichols, magna cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Michaela Marion Panza. Kaylee Jean Pauley, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Brooklyn Ring, magna cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Zenaida Raquel Roop, magna cum laude. Logan Paul Sheieler, cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Sadie A. Shepard. Addison Taylor Shorter, summa cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography. Edna Rocio Suda Sepulveda, cum laude. Haley Rose Vanover. Associate of Applied Science degree in Surgical Technology, Holly Leanne Carter, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Surgical Technology. Lavon Antoinette McNeil Perkins. Annika Faye Lynn Umack, magna cum laude, also with Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Surgical Technology. Career Studies Certificate in Emergency Medical Technician, Jennifer McDonald. Elizabeth Lauren May Stevens. Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Dental Hygiene, Alana Morris. Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Nursing, Symphony Yolissa Hairston, also with a credential in Certified Clinical Medical Assistant. Career Studies Certificate in Introduction to Radiography, Harley K. Brooks. Emily Blake Bruner. Amy Michelle Dilker. Kaylin Brooke Marshall. Samantha Dawn Newcomb, also with credential in Certified Phlebotomy Technician. Ashley Nicole Street, also with Career Studies Certificate in Health Records Coding. Jasmine Isabella Vest, Career Studies Certificate in Phlebotomy. Lublnau Bakari. Mushta Otifi. Nilofer Otifi. Tamika M. Hardy, also with Career Studies Certificate in Health Records Coding, also with Career Studies Certificate in Medical Billing, also with Credential in Certified Clinical Medical Assistant. Madeline G. Hester. Jaslyn Louise Kidd. Estela Woy. Jasmine May Walker Jackson.
Graduating class of 2025, please stand. Woo! Dr. Sandel, I present you the candidates for graduation who have fulfilled or will fulfill this summer all graduation requirements for a degree, certificate, or credential.
By the authority vested in me by the State Board for Community Colleges, I hereby confer upon you the degrees and certificates in your respective fields. You may now turn your tassels. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Come on, give them a nice hand. Let's give them a nice hand. They deserve it. They deserve it. Now I ask the Reverend Gene Raffensperger to come forward and offer the benediction.
Thank you, Dr. Sandel. As we prepare to depart tonight, I invite you all to first stand. Oh, you're already standing, of course, but please recognize Dr. Sandel for all his many contributions. So if you will please remain standing for the benediction. So for just a moment, let's just breathe. Feel the places where your body is in touch with the ground. Feel that good breath in your lungs. And if you are willing and able and you've been sitting for a minute, maybe stretch your arms up into the air. Wave them around if you want to. Families, friends, and loved ones, please wave down to your graduates. Graduates, please wave towards those who have supported you on this journey. Thank you. There is a phrase that I have learned from beloved friends and colleagues in the recovery community, the God of your understanding. Knowing that there are many ways that we might each pray and reflect, I ask you now to look to the God of your own understanding to receive the benediction. God of many names, look with joy and delight on these graduates. Their knowledge, their time, their attention, their challenges, their triumphs, all that has happened to bring them here. You have all completed good work here. Your beloved community will continue to support you, to be a source of strength as you go out into the ever-widening world. Graduates, the world needs you. The world needs your understanding, your passion, your grace, your dreams. You bless this world every day with all that you are, every gift you offer in service to our shared humanity. Go forth now with knowledge and with compassion to be a living beacon of all that you value most highly. Take care of yourselves and take care of one another. Shine forth your light in this world, and may God bless you on your journey. Amen.
Graduates, you and I are now about to start a new venture. You ready for it? All right. Now for everyone here, thank you for attending Virginia Western Community College's 2025 commencement ceremony. Following the recessional, please join our graduates at the back of the arena floor and congratulate them on their accomplishments. That'll be very special to them. We're going to walk out of here in a minute, and we're going to form a circle, and the graduates will go through us, and they'll wait in the back for families to come down and take pictures or whatever y'all like to do. So, again, graduates, let's give them another nice hand.